Hello everybody and welcome to High Button Sports here as we continue our Joe LaMontagne coverage, and this looks a little different than Scotia 1, doesn't it? Today we are here on RBC Pad B. Bit of a different angle for you here at home, but we try our best. The RBC, not known for its phenomenal streaming setups, but I'll try to bring you the best game possible. We got a semi-final on our hands. The Western Valley Spartans taking on the Dartmouth Whalers here in U11AA, and it should be a good game. I've actually done every single game with Shabukto U11 this year, so pretty familiar with these teams. At least the Dartmouth side, a very good squad, I know that much. And I know I like the jerseys there on the Spartans. So we're off to the races here on semi-final 2. Appreciate you tuning into our coverage all week long, not weekend, all week long on High Button Sports. And we're set to go here down the right side. Spartans try to pull that out in front, pass across, it misses. Dartmouth now from the back end, handing that off through the middle. Bringing it on, looking for the chip in front, doesn't get there to McFarland. Spartans able to turn that one over now in the defensive end. Up the left side they'll go. In towards the middle, that's touched up. Remember, we got two 12s and a 15 here, so some extra time on the clock for the young guns out there. I think typically in the regular season they just play 3 10s, so a little extra behind it as a player down there on the wall for Dartmouth. He'll get up. It's down long enough to get the whistle though. And that'll be our first of the game, about a minute and a half in. I just came from the BMO Center doing the Base and Armada over on our second channel, High Button Streaming. That was a great game. Full 320s there. Here it's different as it's the two 12s and the 15, like I said, but this one has bigger implications on the line, actually, as it's the semi-final. Winner of this heading to the final tomorrow, which will also be streamed on High Button Sports. You're not going to miss any of the action as that one's put through the legs. Shot on in, and they're going to let that one ride up. It was a little risky, but it's over to the right side. Picked up, passed off. Dartmouth with the turnover in front. Dartmouth cutting down, stopped. Left side now, played back to the line. It's chipped in through center, then back, hitting the side of the winger there, and Dartmouth brought in left side. Shot on, that one missing. Bit of wraparound, Hines trying to cut it off. Spartans get to it first, and a nice play up the middle, but it's turned over once again. Whalers trying to push the pressure here up the right side now through the middle. Some neutral zone battles on the go here. Back in behind. Chipped up the wall. That'll come the length of the ice. Spartans a nice little chip by. Picked up and dished across. Now from the right side, rolling in. Taken away, and haven't really had many shots on net here. It's been battling for it in the neutral zone for the most part. That one handed off. Back to the line, they try to chip it on the right side. Tipped along, and that'll be into the corner. Mosher tried to get the first one on there. It's to the line, a slap shot off the skate there. Tracked well into the corner. Coleman, it's worked back into center. Mosher with it again, knocked away. Left side they'll come. Through the middle. Moving around, played off to the right, held on to, shot. That one high, and a good opportunity there for the Spartans, their first of the game. Sent the length of the ice for an icing, so we'll head back into the Dartmouth end. Pretty even here to start. 4 minutes in. Picked up. Spartans put it back on net and will be quickly covered up. The semi-final part. This is kind of the first part of the semi-finals here, starting just at 2:30. I think we're the second semi to go here today. We did the round robins and the Sidney Crosby shootouts yesterday. Today it's the semi-final matchups. Tomorrow will be all finals. Spun around into the corner here. Gonna play that one out in front. On net, steered aside. Good job there. Spartans keeping him to the outside. Tip towards the middle. Free puck there. Langell tips back in behind. Work back into the zone. So both teams getting some offensive zone possession here to start. Back over again. We'll try to get a stick on it. It'll be hustled down the wing. In towards the middle. Spartans still with it. Trying for their own. Cut towards the middle, looking for the open lane. Backhanded. That one didn't reach the net. Whalers now the other way. Picked up in through center. Free puck here. Chasing to the wall. McFarland. He'll go down. Chipped up the wall through center. Turned over in the middle. A weak pass there. No ice. They'll skate back for it. Up the left side. Takes a jump off the wall. Back into the blue line. Into the right side now. That one riding up the skate. Shipped off the half wall. Dartmouth trying to put it back in, and halfway through this period, still remaining even. No one really getting the edge here yet. Cutting out in front. Also, not many great shots as they've been trying to jam it in, but not much luck. The Spartans goaltender, good job tracking it. Over to the left side now. Hustling into the zone. Spartans shot in. Save there. Rebound in front. Sputters out. Dartmouth able to get just enough of a stick on it. They're spun back around. With it in behind. Up the right side, picking up speed. Captain here knocked off. It was lots of Spartans back on D. It was a three-man line there he had to get through. Didn't get there. Backhanded into the middle again. Left side. Shot up into the ref. Hopefully he's okay after that one. In towards the middle with it. Chance for a shot. High. Spun back around. Now tipped off the end of the stick there for the Whalers to the middle. Entering the zone with it still. Hits the side of the net. Good pressure, now it goes in front, gets by, but back to the line. Lots of time, walk in, tipped high. And the best chance of the game there for the Whalers. Up the right side they go. Spartans back the other way, try to center in front, off the end of the stick. Piled up in behind, they'll go. Left side gonna wrap that on the boards. Picked up a bob and a weave in Dartmouth, still here in the first period. Outside shot, scores, and Langell fires it home. And a beauty off the end of the stick. It'll be 1-0 here with 3:55 to go in the first. That one was snapped home, and a nice one there by Langell, putting his team up 1-0. It looked like after that celly he'd been there before. Didn't give much to us. And that's center, they're gonna try to chop it by. It's gonna stay in though. Dartmouth gonna look to build on that lead. Got 1-0. early in the game. Well, semi-early. We're almost done the first frame here. It's been a pretty quick one. Down the left side, stopping. Good pressure. Spartans calmly play it up. Intercepted though. Dartmouth now trying to work in front. Another shot in, and that one misses this time. Had the same trajectory as that one that just went in, but stayed out. Tremaine trying to pressure. It's on the skates. Sent the length of the ice. Trying to get a stick on it. It'll be on the left side, holding. Into the middle now, trying to skate it out. Flipped back to center. That one plucked there in the neutral zone and shot into the corner. Spartans haven't had much time on the offensive end since that goal. Just shoot it back in. Dartmouth known as a pretty high energy team. I'm not totally seeing that out of them here right now, but Spartans in front. Get the shot off. It's on the stick. Put it home and it's saved. What a nice save there in net by the Dartmouth goaltender. Had the rebound. It was as good as in the net and it was kicked out. Spartans almost tied this game up. Through the middle. Puck still alive, held on to, time in front, rebound, shot in, covered up nicely. 1:58 left to go in the first. And the ref kind of gives a look there to McDonald, like, I gave you one whack at it, that's all you're getting. One back, and now forward by the Spartans. Into the left side, bouncing off the end boards. Tie up there along the wall. They'll try to chip it out. It'll be held on to. Dartmouth doing a good job of fishing for it in their own end, coming up with that free puck a lot. And the one time they didn't, Spartans got a good opportunity. Back to center. Shot that one, it misses wide, and they'll get a change in his Spartans. Dartmouth gonna reassess. On the end boards, trying to chop that down the right side. It's knocked away. To the blue line it comes. Onto the stick, pull back, Spartans. Oh, and the last move got him. Trying to chop in front. Still on it. Across, one-timer. That one, that was what they were looking for, but couldn't put it home. Now back to the line. It'll be hustled for. Picked off and passed. Into the left side now, up ahead. Spartans. Pressure still. Wrapping the length of the boards. And that'll be the end of the period. So that one kind of snuck up on me there, but that'll be the end of the first. 1-0 Whalers. Decent first period. See what happens in the second. Don't go anywhere. Puck dropped here in the second period. We got Dartmouth down here at our end now, so we'll get a look here at the Spartans as they try to tie it up here in the semifinal. Shot back to the middle, wind up shot, and a good save there. As Spartans going to work early here. Reeves with the save. Reeves has 2 big ones here so far. 3:08 Atlantic Daylight Time. I'm used to saying Atlantic Standard Time, but the time switched overnight last night. We're into this one. End of the first period, start of the second. Held on to, Spartans shot in, another glove save. Off the back foot there with that shot. Getting ready for the face-off here, Baldwin. One back, left side. Held on to now, flicked in around. McNeil trying to catch up. He'll have pressure from behind. Got it off and around, backhanded up ahead to Baldwin. Baldwin, stretch pass up the right. Fanned. Tries again, tipped off the stick. Left side, wind up, falling in behind. Dartmouth trying to extend that lead. It's free puck in front. Spartans hustling with it, but wheel back the other way. That one spun back in front. Time for the chance. And saved. And another big save, and I'm impressed with these goaltenders. It's been a bit of a goaltenders duel. Good opportunities at both ends. Sent in the opposite end. And you know, at this level, you don't always see opportunities like this, so I'm pretty impressed with both of these. My mistake there. Shot on the other side. Just dealing with another game as we run through this tournament. We've actually got 3 games simultaneously being streamed right now. Steel Subaru over at Zatzman, and then this game here and another one at Cole Harbor Place. So plenty to do and plenty I got to keep my eye on. Back to the line. Wind up shot. That bounces off the Spartan stick. Over to the left side. Intercepted. Spun back around in a hurry. In along the end boards. Western Valley trying to tie this game up. It's back to the line. We haven't seen any power plays yet. That one way offside, and they're just going to bring it in and falling down and negating that opportunity. The RBC Center here in Dartmouth. It was packed out there. Not a parking spot to be found. The busiest I've ever seen. RBC Center, probably, for the Joe Montang right now. Off the wall. Hand tries to get it. It's back to the line, stick handled. Sent to the open area. Spartans give it up there on the right side. Whalers pushing it forward. Oh, and knocking into each other. A bit of a bowling ball there. Down like a pin. Freeing that puck up down low. Trying to center in front. On the wall, putting pressure on Dartmouth. Just gets knocked out of the zone and sputters into the defensive end. McNeil. Held on to. Western Valley shot. Rebound in front. Oh, and it just with enough of an angle to not catch that left side. 2 players streaking. That one could have ended up in the back of the net. Drop pass picked up. Whalers. Shot. Bouncing around in front. Doesn't get there. Spun in behind now. Spartans looking for the lead pass. Up the wall. And that'll go for the icing here. 8:47 to go in the second. And what's been a pretty good even game here so far as we approach halfway through. Obviously the Whalers with the 1 goal off the rush. Top shelf. But other than that, it's been a bit of a goaltender's duel, and both sides not giving up too much in terms of chances. So 1-0 it will remain. And every time there is a chance, it's saved. That one in front. Pardon me. Up the wall, Spartans elect a holding. Knocked off the stick there. Dartmouth tries to work it out. Coleman cut off on the wall. Puck wrapped in behind. It'll be a foot race for it. Greg to the line. Flutter shot in there. Grabbed. Back over to the other side. Another one, that one a little more sauce on it, and a good pad save there for Reeves as he steers it away. In behind, lead pass, missing Langell. Grabbed by the Spartans. Lead pass, that's steered aside into those end boards. Caught up the wall. Spun back around. They're going to just try to hold the offensive zone. Spartans circling out. Cutting into the zone, cut off, no penalties, still just falling on top of each other there. Romanovsky tries to shake him. Pass into the skates, now towards the middle. They're gonna hustle it out. Down the right side, Dartmouth trying to add to the lead. 1-0 here in the semifinal. Back in behind, they hold, cutting out in front. Chance in front, that one misses wide. Spartans on it in a hurry, a little spin around, nice play there. Electing to hold. Gonna try to cut down the left side, it'll be a 1-on-2. Another stop up, holding again. Stick lift there. Down the wall, intercepted. Spartans trying to get some offensive zone time going. They haven't exactly had a plethora of it here throughout this game. I'm sure they'd like a few more shots as we have a collision there at the end. Ref deems it mutual. Oh, and a bit of a hit there, and our first penalty coming off of a hit right here in front, and the Spartans will get the power play. And a good chance here with 6:08 left to go, so we're halfway through the second period. Remember, it is a 15-minute third, but power play coming here. First one of the game for either side, and the Spartans with a golden opportunity to tie this thing up before our 15-minute third frame. Mosher wins it over, and it's cleared nicely by Mahoney. It's in behind the net. Spartan's gonna cut back. Oh, a big chop coming in there. No penalty called. Could have been a slashing, I think, but it'll remain 5-on-4 with 1:33 left in the power play. Intercepted down the right wall. Trying to play that in from behind. Pulling back, here's a player in front. Has to get the pass off, got it. To let that guy, shot in, save. Oh, and a good chance there. Exactly what they were looking for the Spartans. But a pullback play, nicely done. Worked to front, shot, tipped before it could get there. Rebound, save. On the wall, covered up by Reeves. And that was exactly what the Spartans were looking for. That was about 3 in-tight chances. Reeves doing a great job of tracking it. Reeves dialed in. Usually when we're on RBC here and the goalies come out of their net like that, they'll usually flash a look to the camera. Not Reeves out there. He's focused. He just made 3 probably the biggest saves of the game for himself. Back in behind, and a hard shot, and it was chopped and kept in. Nicely done on the line. That's the type of play you don't see in U11 very often. Holding the zone, 53 seconds on the power play for the Spartans. They'll eventually exit. 5 minutes ago and diving off, trying to get offside, but he doesn't get it. The linesman had a good angle on it, and he'll say that that dive at the blue line there wasn't enough. Get ready for the puck to drop. Worked over to Greg. Greg gonna pick it up. Tips off a stick, stays in the zone. Spartans with another good job to keep it. 35 seconds, but now a free puck in the middle. Greg goes for it again and finally sent down the length of the ice. A good power play for Western Valley, but didn't get what they wanted. Gotta now just try to build on that momentum. 24 seconds left in the power play. Pardon me. Spun back into the end wall. Picking it up with speed off the right side. Into the zone they come, it's stopped up. Dish to in the middle. Wind up pass. It'll bounce off the end wall. Back across, then backhanded on. Western Valley and the arm goes up, and another penalty coming here. A tripping call on Dartmouth. 3:51 left to go in the second, and try not to shoot themselves in the foot too bad here, but back-to-back power plays, and another great chance for Western Valley to tie this thing up. 3:51 in the second, a 1-0 game. And I'm not surprised to see both of these teams here in the semifinal. Pretty good game, pretty even. Remember the final we play tomorrow on High Button Sports? You'll be able to watch it right here at home. Dartmouth caught up to, held on to, shot, and a big save on the breakaway penalty kill to keep this one goal. And a fantastic opportunity for the Whalers, falling by the wayside. We've got games all night long here on High Button Sports for the Joe. 3:20 right now, but I believe our last game doesn't end until about 10. So we'll be going the rest of the day, bringing you semifinal action, and then of course tomorrow morning, finals only. What day is tomorrow? Tuesday. Tuesday tomorrow, yes. March break for the young ones out there. The Joe Lamont-Tang tournament, that one left him behind. The Joe Lamont-Tang tournament plays in 3 segments. The double A's first, then the A's, and then the B's and C's at the end of the week. So it's basically like we're doing 3 tournaments in a row. We're going to be excited to crown some champions. It's always good to do some elimination games like this one. Both teams going all out. To the line. On the power play, sent in. That one off the end board. It's going to fall in behind. 1 minute left to go in the power play. 3 in the period. Back to the blue. Low shot. Catches a skate. Langell, stick lifted. Romanovsky tries to get it out. Goes for the second effort and is eventually able to push it down. 49 seconds. Full scale change here for the PK unit for Dartmouth. Up the left side, nice pull to the inside, hand it off, on the stick, shot, oh, and how did that one stay out? Kicked off the end of the toe, and I don't know if the fans at home in the stands knew how close that one was. It wasn't as much of a reaction for a goal that was just inches away from tying this game up for the Spartans. Still down just one, 2:12 left to go in our 12-minute second period. McNeil on the wall. 2-on-2 they go. Pinched in there, killing time off, 8 seconds. Gonna dish it back to the line. On the stick, holding, gets around one. Shot in, save in front, another save, rebounds on it, back on. 3 chances in a row, and they score! That one rides up and into the back of the net. And finally, on the last second of the power play, Western Valley gets it back, and it'll be 1-1 for the first time in a while. We got a tie game here. That one was riding right on the top of the net, and honestly, I think if the referee wasn't standing right there in a good position, that one might not have even been seen. That was in and out in such a hurry. Sorry for the potential hue change on the camera here. For some reason, these RBC lights just always do that. I think I got the lighting worked out, and then halfway through the game, it turns yellow, so I'll try to keep that Luckily, we got two dark teams with the uniforms here, so I'm not playing too much on the visual, I hope. That one worked in front, and for the first time, we're all tied up. We got 1:29 left to go in the second, and then a 15-minute third. Winner goes to the finals tomorrow. Worked in front, still alive, looking for a second chance. Good job holding the post there. Another chance in front, a glove save. Number 97, not a bad number there. Wonder if he's a fellow Oilers fan. That one down the right side, a little spin-up play there, and Western Valley with all the momentum right now. Into the wall, Romanovsky plays it over to McFarland. Pardon me. So wait, folks, in my 7th game in the past 2 days, so voice going a little bit, held in front. Dartmouth shot, save, still loose. That one stayed out again, and well done there. Remember, it could have been 2-0 after that shorthanded breakaway earlier in the period. They kept it. 36 seconds to go in this one. They kept it 1-0, and now we're all tied up. Left side, lead pass to Mahoney. Good hustle back, and Dartmouth gonna elect to change. They have a chance for the wide stretch pass, but couldn't get it off. At the left wall. Dartmouth in front, still on, backhand missing. Along the end, picked up, tried to shoot it in, it gets knocked into the corner, and that'll do it for the second period. 1-1 the score. Third period upcoming, 15-minute frame. We'll be back in a minute. You don't want to go anywhere. We're gonna crown a winner. All right, and we are back here with the third period. My name's Jeff Warburton on the call. We're looking to crown a winner here. 1-1 after a great period by the Spartans. Dartmouth, I would say, played better in the first. Western Valley in the second. Who will do it when it matters most? Down the left side. Stop up play, handed off. Rolling off to the end of the stick there. Shot in, save and net. Spun back around. Looking for another save. That one gloved down. Lots of action down there in the zone. Western Valley creates the turnover, a little stop-up play. Some nice moves down there. Held in front, look for the extra step, has a shot on, that one saved on the side. Good job coming over for the butterfly position. And you can kind of see from our angle here, he had a bit of net to shoot at. Goalie got the save. Held on to and now spun around. To the right wall. Lead pass stopped. Into the zone they come, handed off. Stop a play. Western Valley shot and a big save. 1-1 it remains. That one looked like it was going to fall in the back of the net. No, it did not. Into the right side. Dart with the speed. Trying for an angle here. Back on it. Oh, and a collision down low. I'd be curious to see what the overtime rules are, as both players slowly get up, but whistle's not going. Mosher, okay. I'd be curious to know what the overtime rules are here for this age group. If they do 3-on-3, I'm sure that would be plenty entertaining, but we still got 13 minutes, so maybe getting a little ahead of myself here in the announcer's booth. That's what you want to call where I am right now. Worked over. McDonald stops it. Try to chip in front. Over to the right side. Nice job, little move there, and now the whistle goes offside. And I just want to remind you, we're High Button Sports here. Thank you for tuning in, and you should know for the next upcoming season we do regular season games, home and away. This year we actually covered Chebucto in this exact same league and did all their home and away games, followed them throughout the year, the #1 team. So that was exciting. We do Steel Subaru, Bedford, AAA, tons of teams. So if you're interested and you're a new High Button viewer, you can go back to our live section and kind of check what we're all about. And if you're interested in streaming next year potentially for your team, thehightbutton@gmail.com. I'm sure we can work something out. This one coming into the offensive end for Dartmouth. Shot on. That one missing high. Mahoney tries to cut it off. On the wall, they'll shoot it to center. Western Valley with it on the left side. A weak shot that just falls in behind. Not much threat on that one. Dartmouth pick it up on the wall. Trying to center it out in front. It's touched at. In ahead they come. Pulled back the other way, but now picked up. Dartmouth keeps it in nicely on the line. Captain Baldwin tries to center it. Spun around. Baldwin playing pretty tough here. It's worked over to the wall, touched up, and they'll just dump it back in the other way. Played up the boards now, lead pass. Into the zone they come, shot high into the glass. Picked up now, trying to center. X into the zone, Dartmouth. In down the left side, finding some space. Tough angle, tries to center in front, rebound, shot in, save. Puck still alive, but knocked away. Baldwin, shot. Ooh, and inside on the pad there. And that was a close spin around shot. Stopped. Now the whistle here as the goalie readjusts. And it looks like the other semifinals has a winner, a beautiful backhand overtime winner for Noel Romard on the Cape Breton West Islanders. They beat out Cole Harbour. So it'll be the winner of this take it on the West Islanders, it looks like. Puck grabbed. And on the left side, the Cape Breton West Islanders ended in overtime. We'll see if we have that here. It's a tie game. In through center. I guess margin for error slim here when it comes to the semifinals of the U11AA division of the Joe Montang 40th annual tournament. Spun in behind, presented by High Button Sports. Down the right side they come. Western Valley haven't had as much offense here in the third as they did in the second, but they're looking to create some now. Worked in front. That one stays off. Dartmouth now. Coming in, left side shot high, it scores! Puts it home, and another snipe gives them the lead, and that's been the name of the game here. 3 goals, all snipes top shelf. And with 10:14 to go, Dartmouth regains their lead. And it's tough to blame the goalie on that one, as we had a good angle of it here. That one in and out in a hurry. Yeah, just a beauty. Western Valley cutting down the middle, push to the outside, looking to tie it up again. That one high, looking for the 4th snipe of the game. Not much in terms of garbage goals out there. Under 10 to go now. Dartmouth restoring their lead here in the 3rd period. Up the right side. Coming in with speed, McDonald holds, trying to make it a 2-goal lead, and a knocked out, but the whistle had gone. Face-off coming here. In behind Western Valley down the left side. looking to tie this game up. Off the shin pad, steered behind. Puck's in front, grabbed in stride. Oh, and going flying, and that one's not going to fly. Pun intended, sorry about that at home. But coming in and taking the penalty, 2-1 now the score, and a good opportunity here for Dartmouth, and a tough penalty to take, still 9-18, so I suppose if they kill this off, we'll still have 7 minutes to try and tie it up, but now Western Valley have to kill off a penalty to keep this a 1-goal deficit here in the third period. Oh, you just saw flying into frame on the right side, chipped down. Good start to the kill here for Western Valley. In on the left side. Puck's in behind, Dartmouth. Have it. Played over to the right. Brought on, that one sent the length of the ice. 1:33 left in the power play. Dartmouth with 2 players pressuring, but nicely done. Oh, worked up the right side. It was a good first pass, but they haven't been able to clear it yet. Now they get it, rolling off the stick, back to the line, and okay, finally cleared out for Western Valley. In on the end boards. Picking it up and hand it off. Left side. In the skates, stopped. Now down the right, fanned on. Spun back around to the wall, good kill here for the Spartans. That one flies across. Trying to chip in front. Looking for the rebound, it'll be covered up. 2-1 the score here in the third period. 7:57 to go. Dartmouth leading by 1. Looking for a chance to play the Cape Breton West Islanders tomorrow. Skating it out down the right side. Gonna have to fend off some sticks, and now the arm goes up. And a hooking call, and now the Spartans in even more trouble as they're going to send another man to the box. It'll be 5-on-3 for 29 seconds, and then they got to kill more time off the already limited 7:47 left to go in the third. Not an ideal setup here for Western Valley as they're trying to keep their Joe Lamontagne hopes alive. Not an official timeout call, but team called over to the bench there for the Spartans as the ref talks to the defensive coach, I believe. All right, 7:47 left. Whistle going now. I really like those Dartmouth jerseys. I always like the big, both these jerseys are very nice, to be honest. I like that big white line through the middle. Kind of makes the logo pop, adds a little something to them. Anyway, down the length of the ice. Surveying. Gonna play that up the left side, turned over, those Spartans with it. They've got 5-on-3 for 14 seconds. Dartmouth would love an insurance marker right now. In through the middle, holding. Eventually knocked off. Oh, and looking for the one-timer in front. Gets back. Romanovsky shot. Spun up. Ball went into a collision. Now it's back down to 1, so 5-on-4. 1:25 to go. Looking for the wraparound. Good job pinching on the side of the net. The centered in front, shot in, glove save, and a nice one in front to keep it a 1-goal game here with 7:03. getting a word in with the ref. Looks like we're good to go. 7 minutes left. 1:16 left to go in the power play. Dartmouth trying to pressure. And along the left side to the line. Kept in. Handed off. In front now. Staying with it. Shot. That one stayed out. Good blocker save. Back to the line. Now in front, possession again. Dartmouth. Puck's free for a second. Comes back. Good power play here for Dartmouth so far. Spun around. Western Valley dives at it. Can't get it. Captain shoots it in. It hits the back. Langell. Flicked back towards the middle. Spun out. And that one the length of the ice on the left side. 2 on the score. 6:16 to go. We are down the stretch here at RBC Pad B. Looking to see who's playing tomorrow in the finals. Tremaine dropped back to Baldwin. Baldwin riding up a stick into the wall. Tries to center. Okay. Backhanded in behind. Caught. Wrapping around the boards on the left side. Can't quite get it out. End of the power play, so we're back to even strength here. The Spartans did a good job killing. 5:42 to try to tie this thing up. And that one next to the glove. So able to just have the 1 goal deficit with 5:35 to go. And they're still alive in this one. Last second change here for Western Valley. Waiting for puck drop, 5:35 to go. Puck, one back to the line, wind up shot by Spartans. That one comes over to the left side, back in. There'll be a foot race for it on the wall. Tried to center and now covered up again. So 5:19 to go here in the third period. It's been a good game so far. Tom Petty comes on the speakers as we look to crown a winner. Cape Breton West tomorrow. We'll take on the winner of this one here. Dartmouth up 1 late. Spartans shoot it, rides up the stick, caught in front. That one bounces off the end of the skate, knocked in, hits the glove, but can't corral it. Back in and spun around. Whalers up the wall, back to the blue line, sent in, still alive. Cut off on the wall, and another chance coming. Shot in front, held on to another one, that one off the shin pad into the corner. Dartmouth now finally getting it, and they're just gonna shoot it the length of the ice. And that'll go for an icing. We'll head back down with 4:25. The game slowed down a little bit here in the last 10 minutes. We had a pretty fast first 2 periods, but maybe the nerves kicking in a little bit here. It was 1-0 Dartmouth for a while, then 1-1. Now 2-1 with the Spartans trying to get the comeback here. Into the left side, picked up by the Whalers. Shipped back and now forced ahead. Into the zone on the left side. Chop that, jumps over the stick. In around. Catches the back of the skate. We'll keep an eye on the goaltender here as the clock winds down. Dartmouth trying to get it in. Hand it off to the left side. Into the zone, through the right they'll come. Brought on, wind-up shot. That one doesn't reach the net. Shooter's mentality here in the last 3 minutes and 33 seconds. Worked in front, looking for the rebound. Caught up to first. Right side shot. That one misses. Dartmouth back, gonna exit the zone. And now flicked out again, but hits the shaft of the stick. Down the right side, trying to steer it on. It'll be pushed into the corner. Haven't had a whistle here in a minute. Splits the D and will be forced to retreat to center. 2:56 left for the Spartans to try to tie this game up. Into the skates in the middle there. Hand it off on the right side. Entering the zone. Western Valley still with it. Over to the wall now. Surveying pass, one-timer, shot blocked. Backhanded. He'll drop down there in the neutral zone, circling around, hand it off right side. Spun back around, held on to. Look for the pass to front. Oh, and it just took a little too long. Exiting the zone now. Dartmouth spun around, can't get it. 2 minutes to go here in the game. 2-1 the score. Winner will play tomorrow. That one knocked into the ref as Dartmouth tries to clear it in, and now offside, and maybe could have given them that one after the ref got in the way, but the linesman said it was off. 1:46 to go, and time running out here for the Spartans. They're gonna have to really push it here to try to tie this thing up. We had overtime in our other semifinal on U11 at Cole Harbour. Threading the needle through the middle, down the right side. Keep an eye on the goalie, still in there. Save. Dartmouth with possession. Up the wall, it's spun around. Back in the opposite end. Left side, chip towards the middle. Now the goalie will go. Kind of just a desperation play here with 1:15 as they didn't even really have full possession, but they'll get the extra attacker. Dartmouth down the right side, stopped. Hard pass across. Picked up now, trying to center. In behind, Captain Baldwin shoots it, bounces off a stick, and just wide. A minute to go here. We're into our final minute of play. Dartmouth up 1. Shot blocked again. Picking it up though, and player down. And that's gonna stop them in their tracks. And 46 seconds to go. Player down there on the right side. Coach will head out. Looks like he's getting up under his own power. Gives a free timeout here to both sides with 46 seconds to go. Net empty, so 6-on-5 with the face-off. In the neutral zone. Okay, so now the goalie's gonna go back in. That makes a little more sense. It would have been a real risk to do that. 46 seconds to go, clock started. Spartans across. Missing the stick there on the left side. Back into the zone. Dartmouth looking to kill the time. Goalie's gonna exit the net. 26 seconds to go. Played in, Dartmouth with it. Shot, scores, and that'll be the 3-1 and the fans erupt, and it looks like Dartmouth will be headed to the semifinals tomorrow against Cape Breton West. The goal line goes off in a hard-fought game on both sides. But with 19 seconds to go, that just about wraps it up. Remember, we'll be back here immediately following this game. And that's going to be the Centurions from Newfoundland taking on Oromocto, so 2 away teams in the U11AA. Off the wall there. Tied up in the zone, 10 seconds to go. Sent down the length of the ice. It'll be picked up, but that'll do it. Dartmouth will play tomorrow in the finals after a hard-fought victory. They'll head in and let the excitement ensue, but that'll do it here for us on